Ancient Stoic Secrets to Free Yourself from Mental Paralysis Today. I remember the moment when I first experienced that electrifying clarity, a moment when the world around me seemed to pause. And I could almost hear the gentle whisper of ancient wisdom calling out to my very soul. We find ourselves at the crossroads of modern chaos and timeless Stoic principles, where every heartbeat is a reminder that we have the power to conquer our inner demons. In those early seconds, as I stood on the edge of despair, I realized that true strength lies not in the absence of fear, but in our ability to confront it, transform it, and ultimately, transcend it. And so, my dear friend, I invite you to embark on this journey with me, a journey where we peel back the layers of mental paralysis and uncover the deep, transformative insights of Stoicism, a philosophy that has withstood the test of time and continues to guide us toward inner freedom. As we delve into this adventure together, I want you to picture yourself standing in a quiet, sunlit room, feeling the gentle warmth on your skin as you breathe in the air of possibility. We are about to explore the ancient secrets of Stoic wisdom that have been passed down through generations, a wisdom that not only teaches us to endure the hardships of life but also to flourish amidst adversity. I challenge you to ask yourself, what does it mean to be truly free? Is it the absence of pain or the mastery over it? As we navigate these profound questions, we uncover that freedom is less about external circumstances and more about our internal responses. Our minds, like a vast ocean, can either be stirred into turbulent storms by every external wave or remain calm, clear, and deep. In this video, we will uncover how you can harness this inner power to break free from the chains of mental paralysis. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of purpose, your mind unburdened by the constant chatter of doubt and fear. I know it sounds like a lofty dream, but I promise you, with the discipline of Stoicism, it is a reality within our grasp. I stand before you, not as someone who has effortlessly mastered life's challenges, but as someone who has wrestled with the very same doubts and anxieties that now seem to hold you captive. We have all faced those moments when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when every thought spirals into a maze of despair. But within the heart of these challenges lies an opportunity, a chance to apply the enduring teachings of Stoicism to our lives, to transform our pain into power, and our uncertainty into unwavering conviction. I vividly recall a time when I was at my lowest, feeling as if mental paralysis had gripped my every thought. It was in that moment of darkness that I discovered the first of many ancient Stoic secrets, the practice of mindfulness through the acceptance of what we cannot control. The Stoics taught that we should focus our energy on our own actions and responses, rather than the unpredictable events that surround us. I ask you, when was the last time you paused to consider that not every storm in your life is yours to tame? There is a freedom that comes from releasing the illusion of control and embracing the natural flow of life. As you listen to this, take a deep breath and allow yourself to surrender to the present moment, knowing that the power to change your world begins with the power to change your mind. In this journey, we learn that the mind is a fortress that can either be a sanctuary of peace or a prison of endless worry. I want you to see this truth in your own reflection. Every thought, every emotion, is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. When you allow negative thoughts to dominate, you paint a picture of despair. But when you take control, when you harness the tools of Stoic philosophy, you create a masterpiece of resilience and strength. I often tell you, as I have told myself, that true freedom lies in the art of detachment from the opinions of others, from the fleeting passions that cloud our judgment, and from the chains of past mistakes. Have you ever wondered how much lighter your life could be if you let go of those burdens? Through the practice of Stoic reflection, we learn to identify the thoughts that serve us and cast aside those that hold us back, allowing us to step into a state of clarity and calm. You might be asking, how do I begin to free myself from mental paralysis? The answer, my friend, lies in embracing a daily practice of self-discipline and reflection, a practice that has been refined by the Stoics over centuries. Every morning, as the sun rises, I encourage you to set aside a few moments to center your mind. Whether it's through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence, these moments become a ritual, a sacred time where you connect with the deeper currents of your inner self. It is in these moments that you ask the crucial question, what is within my control? And what is not? The answer to this question is the foundation upon which we build our freedom. You see, the Stoics believed that while we cannot control external events, we can always control our response to them. This simple yet profound idea can transform the way you experience life, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth and every setback into a stepping stone towards greater resilience. As the minutes tick by and we delve deeper into this transformative journey, I invite you to reflect on a particular experience of mine, a moment when I was forced to confront the raw reality of life's impermanence. It was a chilly winter morning, the kind that cuts through your very being, when I found myself alone in a desolate landscape. In that stark silence, with only my thoughts for company, I encountered a powerful realization: life is fleeting, and every moment is a gift. The Stoics taught me that by embracing the transience of our existence, we can free ourselves from the paralytic grip of fear and regret. I ask you now, how would your life change if you began to see each moment as a rare treasure? A chance to express your true self without the constraints of worry? This epiphany was not a sudden burst of inspiration but a gradual unfolding of understanding, a slow awakening to the beauty of impermanence and the strength that lies in living fully in the present. We are all on a quest for meaning, a search for that elusive inner peace that seems so distant in a world filled with distractions and chaos. Yet, the Stoics provide us with a roadmap, a guide that helps us navigate the complexities of the human mind. I want you to know that you are not alone in your struggles. We have all felt the suffocating grip of mental paralysis at some point. The overwhelming sensation that every decision is laden with uncertainty and every path is shrouded in darkness. But within these very challenges lies the seed of transformation. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to confront our fears head-on, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to realize that the only true obstacle is the one we create within our own minds. Imagine, for a moment, a life where you no longer feel the crushing weight of doubt, where every setback becomes an opportunity to rise, and where your mind is a wellspring of unshakable calm. This is not a mere fantasy, it is a reality that is within your reach. I share with you the ancient secret of negative visualization, a practice that might seem counterintuitive at first, yet holds the key to unlocking a profound sense of gratitude and resilience. By regularly imagining the worst-case scenario, we train our minds to accept that even the most challenging outcomes are survivable. This practice does not diminish our hope, rather, it empowers us to appreciate the present moment and to live without the constant dread of what might go wrong. Have you ever considered that by embracing the possibility of failure, you might just find the courage to pursue your greatest dreams? This is the heart of Stoic wisdom, a lesson that has been passed down through the ages, urging us to see obstacles not as threats, but as the very essence of our growth. I want to take a moment to acknowledge that the journey we are embarking on is not an easy one. There will be times when the path seems shrouded in uncertainty, when the familiar grip of mental paralysis threatens to pull you back into its depths. Yet, it is precisely during these moments of struggle that the true power of Stoicism shines through. We must remind ourselves that every hardship, every moment of pain, is an opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to emerge stronger than before. The Stoics believed that adversity is the crucible in which our character is forged. In embracing our challenges, we are not succumbing to defeat, but rather, we are laying the foundation for a life of purpose and inner strength. I challenge you to see your struggles as the very fuel that will ignite your transformation, a transformation that will enable you to live with authenticity, courage, and unwavering resolve. As we continue this exploration, I want you to visualize the mind as a garden. Every thought is a seed that has the potential to blossom into a magnificent flower or wither into a weed of despair. The ancient Stoics teach us that by tending to our inner garden with care and diligence, we can cultivate a landscape of beauty, peace, and resilience. I ask you to reflect on the seeds you have been planting in your mind. Are they seeds of hope, courage, and wisdom, or are they the remnants of past fears and regrets? The choice is yours, and it is a choice that carries immense power. When you commit to nurturing your inner garden, you not only free yourself from mental paralysis but also create an environment where your true potential can flourish. This is the essence of Stoic discipline, a commitment to self-care, self-reflection, and the relentless pursuit of virtue. In the spirit of transparency, I must confess that my own journey with Stoicism has been a winding road filled with both triumphs and setbacks. There were days when I felt completely overwhelmed, when the darkness seemed impenetrable and hope was but a distant memory. Yet, in those moments of despair, I found solace in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, great philosophers whose words continue to guide us today. Their wisdom is a beacon of light, illuminating the path forward even in our darkest hours. I often wonder, what if we could harness that same ancient wisdom in our daily lives? What if we could transform our deepest fears into a source of strength and inspiration? I believe that by integrating these Stoic principles into our modern existence, we can create a life that is not defined by mental paralysis, but by resilience, purpose, and an unyielding commitment to growth. Let me share with you a powerful exercise that has helped me overcome moments of crippling doubt: the practice of journaling. Every night, I sit down with a simple notebook and pour out my thoughts, fears, and aspirations onto the pages. I ask myself probing questions. What challenges did I face today? How did I respond? What lessons did I learn? This ritual is not merely a way to vent my emotions. It is a disciplined practice of self-reflection that allows me to see my progress and identify the patterns that keep me stuck. I encourage you to try this practice for yourself. Begin by writing down your thoughts without judgment, and gradually, you will begin to notice a shift, a growing awareness of your inner strength and the realization that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. The act of journaling, much like the Stoic practice of meditation, is a powerful tool for dismantling the walls of mental paralysis and rediscovering the vibrant life that lies within you. There is a certain beauty in simplicity, a beauty that the Stoics recognized and revered. We often complicate our lives with endless distractions and self-imposed expectations. Forgetting that true clarity comes from within, I invite you to strip away the unnecessary layers, to remove the noise of modern life, and to focus on what truly matters. It is in the quiet moments of reflection, in the stillness of your mind, that you will find the answers you seek. As you journey through this video, I want you to remain open to the possibility that the key to your liberation lies not in grand gestures or elaborate plans, but in the simple act of being present. Every moment is an opportunity to reconnect with your inner self, to rediscover the core of your being that remains untouched by the chaos of the outside world. In our fast-paced society, it is easy to become trapped in a cycle of overthinking and endless planning, leaving little room for genuine reflection. Yet, Stoicism teaches us that the real challenge is not in controlling the external world, but in mastering our inner responses. I want you to consider this. What if the greatest barrier to your success is not the obstacles you face, but the internal narrative that tells you are not enough? The Stoics remind us that our true worth is not measured by external achievements but by the strength of our character. Every time you overcome a negative thought or choose to act with virtue in the face of adversity, you are taking a powerful step towards freeing yourself from the paralysis that holds you back. I urge you to embrace this perspective wholeheartedly, for it is the cornerstone of a life lived with courage and authenticity. Now, as we approach what might seem like the crescendo of this journey, I want to share with you a defining moment, a moment of profound epiphany that reshaped my entire worldview. Picture this. I was standing at the edge of a vast cliff, the wind howling around me as I gazed out at an endless expanse of possibility. In that moment, I realized that every breath, every heartbeat, was a testament to the indomitable spirit that resided within me. The Stoics taught me that true freedom comes not from external validation or the absence of struggle, but from the relentless pursuit of virtue and self-improvement. I asked myself, how can I harness this energy to break free from the chains of doubt and step boldly into the future? It was in that breathtaking moment that I recognized the unparalleled power of embracing the present, of fully immersing myself in the now. And so, I made a promise to myself and to you, that I would live each day with the fierce determination of a warrior, guided by the eternal wisdom of Stoicism. Throughout our time together, you have witnessed the transformative power of these ancient teachings, the way they challenge us to rethink our relationship with fear, failure, and the unknown. I know that for many of you, the idea of applying Stoic principles to modern life might seem daunting. Yet, I assure you, it is not about abandoning your emotions or becoming indifferent to the world around you. Rather, It is about cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness and resilience, a mindset that empowers you to face life's uncertainties with courage and clarity. We all have moments when mental paralysis creeps in, when the sheer magnitude of our responsibilities or the unpredictability of life leaves us feeling immobilized. But within each of us lies a reservoir of strength, waiting to be tapped. It is this strength that the Stoics believed in, a strength that has the power to transform even the most paralyzing fears into stepping stones toward greatness. As we continue this dialogue, I invite you to explore the idea that every challenge is an invitation to grow. Every moment of discomfort a chance to learn. The ancient Stoics understood that life is a series of tests, a continuous series of opportunities to prove our resilience. Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to thrive in the midst of chaos while others crumble? The answer, I believe, lies in the way we perceive adversity. When we view challenges as catalysts for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility. We begin to see that the very experiences that once held us back can become the building blocks of our future. In this light, mental paralysis is not a permanent state but a temporary phase, a phase that, when understood and transcended, can lead us to a life of extraordinary fulfillment. I want to share with you an inspiring story from my own life, a story that epitomizes the transformative power of Stoic philosophy. There was a time when I felt completely overwhelmed by the pressures of daily life. When each decision felt like an insurmountable mountain. In my darkest hour, I turned to the teachings of Epictetus, who reminded me that, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. With that simple yet profound truth echoing in my mind, I decided to face my fears head-on. I began to reframe my challenges as opportunities to build resilience and cultivate inner strength. Slowly but surely, I noticed a shift, a gradual release from the grip of mental paralysis as I started to see every setback as a lesson. Every obstacle as a stepping stone toward a better, more purposeful life. I want you to consider your own challenges in this light. Could it be that the very difficulties you face are not barriers at all, but rather the catalysts for your transformation? There is an incredible power in embracing vulnerability, a power that lies at the very core of Stoic wisdom. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to genuine connection, to a deeper understanding of our own humanity. I have often marveled at the strength that comes from acknowledging our weaknesses and imperfections. It is in those raw, unguarded moments that we discover the true essence of resilience. I challenge you to consider, what if the key to overcoming mental paralysis is not in hiding our flaws, but in confronting them head-on? When we accept our vulnerabilities, we empower ourselves to grow, to learn, and to become the architects of our own destiny. In this journey, we are not alone. We are part of a vast tapestry of human experience, each of us contributing our unique story to the grand narrative of life. As you continue to absorb these ancient Stoic secrets, I want to remind you that the journey to freeing yourself from mental paralysis is ongoing. There is no final destination, no moment when all the struggles simply vanish. Instead, it is a continuous process of self-discovery, growth, and renewal. We must commit ourselves to the daily practice of mindfulness, reflection, and action, a practice that, over time, transforms our inner world and empowers us to face whatever challenges come our way. Every day is an opportunity to reinforce the lessons we have learned, to reaffirm our commitment to living with purpose and integrity. And as you stand at the precipice of this new way of being, I urge you to embrace the journey with open arms, knowing that each step you take is a step towards greater freedom, clarity, and inner peace. I also want to touch on the importance of community, of surrounding yourself with others who share your commitment to growth and resilience. In the spirit of Stoicism, we recognize that our strength is amplified when we come together. When we support one another in our collective journey towards enlightenment, reach out to those around you, share your experiences, and learn from their wisdom. There is a remarkable power in unity, in the shared pursuit of a life well lived. Whether it is through engaging in thoughtful conversations, joining online communities dedicated to Stoic philosophy, or simply spending time with those who inspire you, know that you are not walking this path alone. We are all in this together, each of us striving to free ourselves from the chains of mental paralysis and to embrace the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. In closing, I want to leave you with a thought, a final resonant echo of the ancient Stoic wisdom that has guided us throughout this journey. Life is not about the absence of challenges, but about how we choose to face them. Each day, you have the opportunity to rise above your fears, to transform your pain into purpose, and to forge a path of resilience and inner strength. I stand before you as living proof that the ancient secrets of Stoicism are not relics of a bygone era but vibrant, potent tools for modern living. They remind us that even in the midst of chaos, there is a still point, a moment of perfect clarity where we can reconnect with our true selves. I challenge you to take these lessons to heart, to let them infuse every aspect of your life, and to never forget that the power to overcome mental paralysis lies within you. As we wrap up this incredible journey, I want you to reflect on everything we have discussed: the importance of self-discipline, the beauty of vulnerability, the transformative power of mindfulness, and the unyielding strength that comes from embracing your true self. I invite you to join me in this ongoing quest for inner freedom. To make a commitment today to live with courage, compassion, and unwavering resilience. Let the ancient Stoic secrets be your guiding light, illuminating the path through even the darkest of times. And remember, every time you conquer a fear, every time you choose to act with purpose instead of hesitation, you are reclaiming a piece of your inner power, a power that no external force can ever diminish. If you're hungry for more insights and practical advice on how to integrate Stoic principles into your everyday life, I encourage you to explore additional resources online. For instance, you can check out this insightful guide on modern Stoicism to further expand your understanding and find a community of like-minded individuals dedicated to living a life of purpose and strength. Together, we can build a movement where ancient wisdom meets modern challenges, where every obstacle becomes a stepping stone towards a brighter, more fulfilling future. I want to leave you with one final, powerful question. What will you do today to break free from the paralysis that holds you back? Think about it deeply, and let that question simmer in your mind as you embark on your next steps. We have the power to change our lives, one thoughtful decision, one mindful moment at a time. I believe in you, and I know that within you lies the strength to overcome any challenge. As you move forward, carry with you the timeless lessons of Stoicism and the electrifying energy of modern possibility, knowing that each day is a fresh opportunity to rewrite your story and to reclaim your inner power. Thank you for joining me on this epic journey through the ancient Stoic secrets that can free you from mental paralysis today. I hope that the words we've shared have ignited a spark within you, a spark that will grow into a blazing fire of courage, resilience, and unwavering determination. As we continue to explore the depths of our inner landscapes, let us remember that we are not defined by our fears or our setbacks, but by the strength we summon to rise above them. I am honored to have shared these moments with you, and I look forward to witnessing the incredible transformations that lie ahead for each and every one of us. Together, we will continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, to challenge the status quo, and to live with a passion and purpose that transcends the ordinary. Now, as you reflect on this journey, ask yourself, how will you harness the ancient power of Stoicism to shape your destiny? Let this question be your beacon as you navigate the complexities of life, and may it guide you toward a future filled with endless potential and unyielding hope. I am excited to see where your journey takes you, and I encourage you to share your experiences with others, spreading the light of Stoic wisdom far and wide, because when we unite in our pursuit of inner freedom, there is no limit to the heights we can achieve. So, let us step boldly into the unknown, armed with the enduring truths of Stoic philosophy and the fearless spirit of those who dare to dream. Every moment is an invitation to rise, to challenge the forces that hold us back, and to embrace a life where mental paralysis is replaced by vibrant, unshakable resilience. I leave you with the conviction that you are not a victim of circumstance, but a master of your fate, capable of transforming every trial into triumph and every setback into a catalyst for greatness. The journey may be long and the challenges many, but remember, you are stronger than you realize. And with each step forward, you are reclaiming your power and paving the way for a future defined by purpose, passion, and limitless potential. Thank you for being here with me, for daring to face your inner struggles head-on, and for embracing the ancient Stoic secrets that can free you from mental paralysis today. May your path be illuminated by wisdom, your heart be filled with courage, and your spirit remain unbreakable in the face of adversity. Let us move forward together, united by our shared quest for meaning and the unwavering belief that, no matter what life throws our way, we have the strength to overcome, to evolve, and to ultimately thrive in a world brimming with endless opportunities.